Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to the Red Cord Tarot. I am Nikita, and today I have been recording all the pending readings because of the new moon and the Lion's Gate. They always affect me. All right, full moons, new moons always affect me. I work with energy, I work with my intuition, I'm a channeler, all that. I'm clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient, all of that. So there was the whole shift that is taking place in the collective, lot of tower moments, lot of endings, fresh new beginnings. People who are meant to be together are being brought towards each other. So I was suddenly knocked onto the bed. I literally, and strangely enough, my aunt Flo decided to come way, way, way early, and the cramps were absolutely terrible. And so I had no option but to stop my recording, and that's why some of the readings are a couple of days late in my uploading. And I was just finishing them off, and I thought I'm going to start uploading them now, but I felt very strongly, and not once but like in between all those readings I was already getting the message I have to just do, and I don't even know the theme of who this is. I'm just treating it as somebody needs some specific messages coming towards them, and so we are getting into it. So I hope you all are doing well, and let me also say the usual spiel. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe, and if you have subscribed, I thank you so much. I would greatly appreciate if you could please invite your friends to come and subscribe to our channel. Help me please grow our community, our tribe. Let the benefit of these messages reach more and more people. They might also need to hear these messages, and I will greatly appreciate any support and help that you can give in that sector. In the comments below, please do write anything that would help me to give you more personalized readings. For example, one of the next readings I'm going to be doing is for single mothers who are looking for love, and so if there's a specific situation that you are in, these will be under the situationship readings. Please let me know for the love reading what kind of questions would you like me to do in depth, very deep readings, and try and get you those kind of messages. Let me know, are you married, are you single, are you divorced? Whatever you feel comfortable sharing, do share it down in the comments below, so that I know you better and I can channel better. The more your energy is on the platform, on my channel, with your likes, with your comments, the more I will be able to tap into your energy. So let's get started now. My god, oh my god. I need a sip. You, my dear viewer, in this Lion's Gate, you might be feeling the aftermaths even now. You got aligned. If you had gone off, if you had gone off track, if you had taken a wrong turn in life, well, guess what? Destiny has pulled you back on the correct path, onto your correct track, be it in your work, be it with your relationships. That's why I'm saying watch the August overview reading, watch the Lion's Gate reading, so that you know exactly where you are being asked to transform, to transmutate, to transition, to move on from, what you need to leave behind, what cycle of yours is over. Watch those readings, watch your zodiac sign readings, watch your love readings, and you will definitely know what exactly is going on. But now you are getting aligned. You are being guided towards your divine partnership. Reading over. Bye bye. You're going to be receiving a message of love. Like, can this get any better? I'm so scared to do any. I think I should stop now. 3 cards, reading over. Done. Ace of Pentacle. So, not only is it going to be a solid grounded offer, a wonderful offer that's coming your way. Oh my god, if you have been wanting to start your business, your work, if you have been looking for some kind of support, some kind of help, a opportunity for a fresh new beginning with someone, for reconciliation, all that is here. What you are being given at this time, with the, of course, the Lion's Gate, duh, is your inner confidence, and what is being activated is your magnetism. People are going to be pulled towards you, you're going to be radiating, you're going to be looking gorgeous, you're going to, and oh my god, and today as I'm recording this, Mercury has moved into Virgo, so they're going to be very grounded, real conversations happening, not just out of somebody's ass, not just in their head. They are going to come, there's going to be a physical meeting, there's going to be real conversations about here and now, of requirements, of who's bringing what to the table, what is someone's vision about it, can you get on the same page. Is this going to be long term, is this going to be a fling, is this going to be a trial, a test period, for example. But you are going to feel super passionate, you're going to be so charming, you're going to be so magnetic at this time. Some of you are now going to start the cycle of withdrawing. Those who have done it, I was in this for such a long time, where there was a lot of soul searching, where you had to go inward, cut off from everyone. I know people don't believe me, but I do not interact with anyone. If you think, oh, but you must have friends, oh, but there's someone you must be talking to, oh, but they must, no. It was me and God, and that's it. I did my household chores, and God provided enough time for me to go inward, do my inner work, my mirror work, my shadow work. And then there were lot of insights and ideas and epiphanies and understanding and so much wisdom. So many of my spiritual gifts got enhanced, and for that you need to go into hermit mode. For some of you, that stage is going to start very soon. Okay, now who are these people? Those who have found their life has been out of balance, who have been finding their finances have been difficult. Some people who have been in a 3-party 4-party situation, or juggling people, playing with different people's emotions. Okay, so that's for them. But here, oh, and I have to tell you something which I know as a profound channeling, that there were a few of the those who consider themselves light workers or twin flames. The way Shoas went through this just before the Lion's Gate, there were tests to see if you learned your previous cycles lessons. Like for me, one of the main lessons that Saturn brought to me was, don't rush into relationships, take your time, hold conversations, make sure that the person has the correct intention towards you, see them truly for who they are, not what you assume this person is all about, be it in friendship, partnership, business partnership, romantic. That was one of my very deep lessons. And oh my god, tauba meri tauba. So you were tested on some of your previous lessons. Others are being tested now in the last couple of days. It will happen in the next couple of days for some of you, whether you have learned your lessons. And if you don't pass it, well, it becomes like a 12-year or longer cycle, as long as you don't learn. So for a lot of people, I have been seeing in all these various readings, open your heart, open your heart, open your heart, this is a time to give, it's a time to give. But they are still in their closed heart, they are petty, they don't want to be generous. There is nothing inside of them that appreciates what others are doing. They are so closed off, they are critical, they're judgmental, they have trust issues, they are in their ego, and they have been flunking the exam, and they are not going to go through very good times in the next many whatever. Let's stick to this wonderful reading. So there is going to be charging ahead, in this situation where we have been waiting for love, divine partnership. People went off, people chose the wrong direction, they chose the wrong road. Someone who might have walked away, or you walked away from them because they weren't evolving, maybe because one of them was married. Well, now there's going to be a higher level of commitment here, and they missed opportunities despite the universe nudging and nudging and nudging them. But you know what's happening now? There is going to be wish fulfillment in this situation. So okay, for some of you, definitely you are going to go into your dark night of the soul. You'll start this whole phase. You can go back and watch some of my previous videos to know what I'm talking about. But for those who have already gone through those phases and that part of the journey, there is going to be alignment with your destiny, with your what you were here for, because they are divine partnership. I don't care about the labels you want to use or not use, or what offends who, and they are people who are meant to come together, because when they do come together, well, they generate and release a certain kind of energy which brings a lot of healing to the entire world. They activate certain ley lines, certain grid points on this earth. So their coming together is very important. It is a part of a universal design, and people can't just break off those things on a whim, or because they are afraid, or because they are confused. So people are being aligned with their divine counterparts, with a higher level of commitment towards each other. Ta-da! I'm shoveling in front of you people. If it's been happening to any of you, let me know. Yeah, people have been settling and compromising, and like it came out in a lot of other readings recently, that they're just so comfortable. They are fine being in their familiar corner, even though they are unhappy there. They are miserable there. They're not being treated right over there, right? But they are okay compromising and just being in a meh vanilla kind of a relationship. So such people are definitely going through their awakening. They will be going through a lot of monetary crisis. Those who are in a wrong relationship, wrong as in the karma is over, or you are staying there for a incorrect reason. The love is not the reason. You are there just because society dictates you need to be there or something. Well, they are going to go through financial crises. There's going to be a bit of loss. There'll be tower. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing volcanoes. I'm seeing all kind of, they'll be jolted awake, so that they can then go through their metamorphosis, they can go through their transformation, so that they can become what they know. By the way, they are aware. And by the time it is fall, we are already in August, like not mid-August, but whatever, 1/3 August is over. So fall is not very far, and this whole thing is going to be done by fall for a whole bunch of people. That's amazing. The awakening of the masculine. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. There'll be a lot of purging till they don't surrender, where they have been thinking they're at a crossroad. I can make a choice. You don't have a choice. I know you have heard all these wonderful enlightened people talk about free will. Years ago, I have made a video on that. When you think you have a free will, I'll tell you about free will. As a mom, it's a technique all moms use, at least the wise ones, when they want the child to have a juice. They won't say, "Do you want a juice?" They say, "Do you want orange juice or do you want apple juice?" That's where you get to use your free will, things that do not interfere with the larger picture. Yep. So they're going to purge, they're going to release, they're going to surrender, they're going to come out of these very toxic behavior, being sneaky, being manipulative, staying in a relationship for, say, monetary reasons or ego, or for how the world is going to perceive, something like that, right? So that's a big no no now. Okay. And they might have been overly ambitious, a person, so they thought staying in a karmic situation will make their dreams come true, and they're going to suddenly realize they're sorely mistaken. Okay, you both are going to be mirroring each other, so suddenly, you're going to start feeling the energy again. And wherever you're working on yourself, it's not only going to help you, it's going to help your divine partner as well. Inner child healing is going to be taking place over the next few weeks for a whole bunch of you. Between autumn to next spring is going to be very significant, or something happened around that time period. That might be a message for some of you. The balancing of scales is going to take place for those of you who have been treated very unfairly by this person, or where you were the giver, and they just took. Well, they have to come and now give you your dues. Ha! Can I just say, ha! Return. Yes, they do. And like I said, shadow work is extremely important. That is definitely going to take place. So, there is going to be family dynamics, inner child work that comes up from, say, a unloving mother or an overprotective mother, a helicopter mom, who knows, an abusive dad. No gender assigned, I'm just saying what is coming to my head. Or someone very dependent on their father's status, father's money, father's position in society, those inner children wounding. Or if their parents never praised them, or praised them too much, or never said no to them, whatever the issues got that came from their childhood, or caused inner child wounding, instead of just blaming your parents, how about taking back the onus, the responsibility, and changing yourself? They are there like that because that's how they are meant to be. But you have a responsibility to heal yourself, to let it go, and to stop operating from your wounds and start operating from your higher consciousness. And so this person who's returning will come very reinvented. You might not even recognize them. Okay, so at this time, some divine guidance for my viewer. Oops, way too many fell out, so I'm just going to quickly take you through them. New beginnings are going to take place. Manifestations are going to be very fast and quick and powerful at this time. So be careful what you're thinking and feeling and putting out there. The universe does not listen to you mumbling some affirmations. It responds to the energy. Okay, now this is something I have to explain again because a whole bunch of you are new with me. Okay, now when you are supposing using words like need equals to you will keep needing, want is equal to keep wanting, okay, hope is equal to keep hoping. That is about your vocabulary. When you're manifesting, you have to manifest from your entirety of your being, your emotions especially. If within you have a deep fear or belief, or people have told you over and over again, you will never attract the love of your life. Before you start manifesting, you need to clear that, and I'll tell you why. Because you might be saying some words, doing rituals, but the glitch is not in the universe, it's in this machine. It overrides what you are doing with what you actually believe inside and the emotions associated with that, and that is the requirement that reaches up there. If you feel deep inside, I'm unlovable, hence I want someone to love me, and then I'll believe I'm lovable, the person you'll attract or who will keep coming towards you are going to be people who reinforce that you're unlovable. Are you getting my point? Hence, going into your subconscious, doing your introspection, retrospection is not just for retrogrades. It's an ongoing job, and always. Because every time it is a new aspect that comes up, you are walking up a spiral staircase. So even if you say, but I've dealt with this issue, maybe you're being shown a different perspective. So the first two cards are extremely powerful: new beginnings and manifestations. So be careful what you're putting out there, because they're going to come rapidly at you. That's awesome. And like I said, karmic completions. Pay attention to synchronicities at this time, because they're bringing you profound messages. Then don't say, this took me by surprise and shock. If you're just watching this reading and not paying attention to what is being told over and over again, and then you wonder why suddenly there's a financial loss, or why there's a sudden shocking universe will say, I sent you the message, right? Pay attention. You need to be physically active at this time, because the ascension energies, oh my god, that are coming through. If you do not have physical activity, you will feel the pain wherever it gets stuck. So make sure to move those parts of your body. Make sure to do your yoga, your stretching, going for walks, taking sunlight, taking in fresh air at this time. It's crucial so that your body can easily integrate these new energies, because it's getting so accelerated day by day. It's rapid right now. You need to take care of your health, especially your sexual health, your if you have sacral chakra blockage, your root chakra blockage, at least work with your fantasies, self pleasure, and of course creating. Creativity always opens up your sacral chakra. Open your heart chakra, your third eye, your upper heart chakra, for sure, for everyone. Spend some time in nature, taking in sunlight, nurturing plants, watering plants, sitting under a tree, walking barefoot on grass. That's really going to help you. And literally, please become open hearted. Pay compliments. Share someone's work. That's an act of giving as well. Help someone out. Do something for someone who cannot do anything back in return for you. The universe is really working behind the scenes. Your light body is expanding, your wisdom is expanding, you are really ascending at an accelerated pace right now. There's a lot of spiritual synchronicities, very mystical events might be taking place, which you might not even be aware of. And some of you definitely have a spiritual career that you need to focus on. Tarot reader, healer, mentor, guide, so you might have a similar kind of career for you. Okay, so now we are going to see some of the signs and synchronicities that you might be seeing at this time. If the reading is resonating with you, please do remember to comment And also in the beginning of the reading, the few things I've asked you to, please do leave your suggestions, ideas, things about you that helps me get to know you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Now that what you will be creating, co-creating with the universe is going to be very strong, indestructible. You are being shown the truth between the false and the real. Look at the eyes, look at the faces of the two. Who's your karmic? Who's your true love? Your divine partner? You are being shown the truth. Some are making a bed of thorns. Okay. The veils are being lifted at this time to show you where there are thorns. How will you know that? Around that person, in that relationship, in that job, in that area, in that house, in that building, you'll be feeling depressed. Your energy will always feel drained and sucked out. You will not be able to relate with that person on an emotional level. You can pretend compassion, you can pretend to love them, but there will be a complete detachment. You'll feel an extreme sadness, depression, heavy energies. Your body will feel drained. You will feel lethargic all the time around them. Okay. And you will feel like everything has to be forced. Everything is being you have to try so hard. With your soulmate or your twin flame, your divine partner, you will be seeing their names everywhere. You're going to feel a sense of satisfaction, or a sense of connection, or sense of mutuality with them. When you start going towards your correct person, you might be seeing triple ones, and that you're going to get your brand new beginning. Tell us more about with aligning with our divine partners, not with the karmic, please. Okay, you might, once you get aligned, when you start listening to your soul, your higher self, when you align with the divine, get in balance with your inner masculine and feminine energies, you might be seeing 333. Memories will be surfacing. You might even get whiffs of their perfumes, their deodorant, they used to smell. Okay, again and again, milk keeps coming up. This relationship needs nurturing and attention. You need at this time to ground yourself, and you are being guided to work on the stability and the foundation of this relationship. All right, and now for some final messages for my viewers. Thank you for this impromptu reading. I do not know what to label it. I guess whoever is guided to this message, truth be told, and yin. So universe, some final closing messages for my viewers for this beautiful, gorgeous reading. Oh my god, I'll have to move my chair to pick that up. I'm sorry if it makes a creaking sound. And like I keep saying, if a card is meant to come out, it will. It did. Oh boy. Never ending story. Peace. All that glitters is not gold. Let's look at them. So for my viewers, you need to come into inner balance so that your outside can also be balanced out. You need to be in your upper heart chakra. Work with a rose quartz every day. Carry it. If you have a pendant, wear it. Keep it up on your upper heart chakra and allow the energy to flow in. It brings you into unconditional love, true love energies. If you have a pyramid like this, work with it, heal yourself with it. And then start practicing, putting it into practice, to be a loving person to everyone, to say only good things. If you don't have something good to say, don't say something at all, right? Also be very open to receiving, to go with the flow. Don't try to force things to happen, to take charge of a situation. Surround yourself with beautiful things, and these pink curtains here are exactly my curtain color. So surround yourself with beauty, because at this time you might also be being given gifts which are going to take a lot of your energy, and the gestation period will depend on how soon you can integrate them. But sometimes it takes a really long time before you give birth to that new you, that new career, that new concept. The Like for example, the one of the jobs I have is to question and break certain understandings about relationships. So I had to go through an entire journey to see, to live through it. Then understandings came, the epiphanies came, the tools came, all that came, and now I'm being prompted to speak more and more about it. Even though a lot of that information came to me years ago, I was told it's not your time, not your time, right? So you have to go with the flow, be very patient, very kind, generous, very loving. Decorate your room at this time, surround yourself with pinks. So this situation might be an eternal love story, something that has been going on and on and on. But now, the problem is people seem to think it's a mind versus heart matter, whereas the mind only tells you what the problems are, what the problems could be, why you cannot do it. It just makes excuses, and your ego just keeps telling you how you might get hurt, and it just is taking you further away from your true destiny. What you need to listen to is your heart. Bring an end to the previous chapter, bring a closure. For some of you it will be for good, for some of you it will take you to the next phase, the next chapter of your life. You have to be very discerning at this time, to see who's wearing a mask, because people who come and just because they look all shiny, bright and new, and they speak well and they say the right things, does not mean they are authentic. You have to be able to discern the mask. What are their true intention? What do they want from you? Why are they coming towards you? Or to even see the truth about the karmic partner who has been, kind of masquerading as the divine feminine in a whole bunch of divine masculines lives. And what will guide you at this time towards the birthing of the new is always choosing peace. Always choose peace. I think there's one more card that needs to come out. There is something that had ended or was put on a pause. There was inequality there was closing of heart. Someone was very scared of dealing with the emotions, so there was not much give and take happening there. They wouldn't give you time, they wouldn't open up, they didn't want to be vulnerable, they didn't want to experience their emotions, and it was destroyed. Keeping all the love and passion inside kind of burnt the roots of the tree, and it came to a grinding halt. And now this very unexpectedly might be where the regeneration takes place for some of you. For others of you, you're going to get a final closure or ending. You are being brought a person who is loyal heart. They are going to be true to you, loyal to you. They are going to deliver what they say they are gonna, and they're not just going to just play mind games or promise you the earth, moon and sky and then not deliver even a grain of sand. All right, so I hope you enjoyed those messages. I love to hear from all of you, so please do comment down below, give it a thumbs up, check out my other videos, and if you haven't watched them yet, please watch them now. Love and light. This is Nikita.